Picture Nerd here, and today I want to show you how to draw a hand. To draw a hand, you start out by drawing a circle. Then we're going to draw 4 lines where the fingers would go. And in this case, it really helps just to look at your hand. Since I'm right-handed, I'm looking at my left hand. And I'm going to try to figure out where to draw this next line. And as you can see, the length on one of the hands seems a little bit off. So I'm just going to erase just a little bit. So there we go. So now it looks kind of like my left hand. And I'm just going to draw another line to represent the thumb. Now, since we're just kind of assuming parts of the anatomy, I'm just going to draw 5 circles there to represent a joint. And I'm going to show you how the joint works by drawing another left hand and just filling in the joints there to show you the principle. So if I wanted the finger to move a little bit further, I would just go off from where that first joint is at, and also with the index finger as well. And so if you want to move parts of the hand, you just pivot along the joint, and then you just go ahead and you just erase the lines that you don't want. So usually when I draw hands, because it's tricky, I tend to draw the circle that represents the palm or back of your hand, and then I draw the circle to represent the joint. Then I start moving the hand. Now, where do you position the other joints? I draw another line to represent where all the joints would be at, and you notice that my line's kind of curved, so it's kind of like a slight curvature. So you could think of it as an extension of the original circle. So now we need to figure out where we're going to place the other curve there. And so it's just kind of like another ring. And I'm not too happy with the curve, so I tried drawing like a couple more curves. And when you draw, you probably want to draw a little bit lightly so in case if you make any mistakes and stuff, it's kind of easy to erase. And now I get to the tips of the finger, and this kind of represents where I want to put the fingernails at. So just trying to get that curve down. There we go. Now it's getting a little bit messy, so I'm going to start erasing a little bit. And don't be afraid to erase lines as well as you go along. You're going to make some mistakes, so feel free to draw lightly, draw quickly, and go ahead and feel free to use the eraser as well. And also keep in mind that if you don't make any mistakes with the drawing, you're never really going to learn how to draw. So here, as we go out, we notice that the curve is a little bit more elongated. There we go. So, and you notice that it's also kind of like scribbling in the fingernails as well. So let's just clean up this drawing a little bit more. We'll just erase it now. And looks like our hand armature is getting more intact. So when you draw the hands, you notice that the underlying skeleton is kind of like these circles and lines just connecting. And you notice that this is going to also be the foundation for the rest of how I would draw. So I'm just going to clean up a little bit more here, and then I'm going to start connecting the lines. And you notice that when I start connecting the lines in there, it's I'm starting to flesh out how we would start to see the hand. So we'll flesh this out a little bit more, and we'll start fleshing out the hand a little bit more. And now it's starting to take some shape. So once I start connecting out the other lines, I'm going to go back and erase out the lines that I don't like. So in this case, I'm going to start erasing out the underlying armature. So you can start darkening in areas that you like a little bit more. So one key is when you start drawing out the skeleton is you probably want to draw the skeleton a little bit lighter. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start getting that one piece in right. And here we go. Let's start erasing. So now we start to see the pinky finger start to come together. And let's do the nails here. And when you draw, it's sort of important to work fast, kind of quickly, kind of lightly as well. You basically want to work a little bit faster because you may have more complex things than a hand to draw, and also you may not have all the time in the world to draw something. And here we go. And I'm just going to erase out the rest of this armature. And pretty much this is how you would draw a hand. And it's perfect for comic books. It's also perfect for drawing hands for documenting massage techniques as well.